question, or do you want to do an act? Which? Come on up here. Gee, what have you been smoking? What's your name?
Barry.
Barry. Barry, your voice is lower than mine.
Thank you.
You're taller.
True.
You got a good right hand?
Don't try. Out there?
Oh, yeah. Now, wait a minute. I want to know where you heard there was a nuisance.
There was a question asked of Michelle Nichols. The young lady was over here this afternoon.
Over here.
Right. There you are.
And Michelle said she had a nuisance?
She didn't know anything about it. She said, what do you know Shatner say? What do you know Shatner say? What do you know Shatner say?
Do you have a musical group? So Michelle said something about a nude scene.
She said, is this what Harp meant by expanded role?
That's a good line. Well, let me tell you. She does and she doesn't.
With who?
Or on Star Trek, with what? She does appear nude, but we don't see her.
That's no good.
That is and that isn't. Thank you. I don't mean to be equivocal, but I can't tell you too much. Well, we got time. I got time. You got time? Does Adam have time? Let's go for a question here. Solid rock.
Did you like science fiction before you started doing Star Trek?
Did I like science fiction before?
Did you get into it? Did you read it?
Before I started Star Trek, did I read about it? Actually, I did. I got involved with all those authors, whom I subsequently met, who wrote for Star Trek. And it was just a thrill. And so I had fallen in love with science fiction. And when I saw, you know the story, I saw the pilot and thing, they had another pilot and they came and did the pilot. Well, I loved the idea, the genre, and I had read a great deal. Subsequently, I haven't read too much, any of the latest things. I don't read the Star Trek novels and things like that. I don't know why. But maybe because I don't want to subconsciously steal any ideas. You know? So I haven't read it. Yes, Blonde. Stand up, Blonde.
I was wondering, since you've done...
You got shorts on, Blonde?
Since you've done both stage and screen,
Stage and screen.
what do you prefer more?
Which do I prefer?
Because I've done some stage.
You've done some stage?
It's unpredictable.
And you have done some screen?
No.
You've done no screen?
I'd like to.
You'd like to do some screen?
That'll be
Have you met this guy who wants a job?
after I get my MFA.
You did, okay. You want to know which do I prefer?
Yeah.
Stage or screen?
Right.
Okay.
And why?
And why? Okay. I think that both stage and screen have their, you can sit down,
Okay.
have their various qualities, some which are good, some which are bad. For example, if you do a stage play, it's fresh, you do it in front of an audience. If it's a comedy, for example, you can make them laugh. It's great fun to make people laugh. At the same time, you got to do it 8 times a week. I did a play on Broadway for 2 years. Then I did another play for a year. I mean, just too long. So it got boring. And I didn't want to do that. On the other hand, doing it for screen, you have to do it immediately. especially on television. They do it now. All those episodes on Star Trek, you know, they hand you a script. And you say, oh, and it's today. The camera's what? Camera's over there? Okay, just let me read this. That's the way it was. Half the time, most of the time. And, wow, I play a woman? Well, how do I do that? And the director, you know, I don't know. The camera is going over here, you know, the set's here. Oh, I don't know. Does anyone know how to play a woman with a man and the woman was in the man's body? I don't know. So you go around and you guess what it would be like to have a woman in a man's body. Half the time you're doing it, you say, oh gosh, I hope they don't think I'm a fool. Then you see it on the screen, you say, I am a fool. And then you read reviews, they say, he's a fool. It scares you. So, screen most of the time, except for the large pictures where you have time to talk about it, think about it. Television is very fast, and you have to work on all the instinct. And, but that's exciting. You know. So that's the two factors. I go out of it. You're the pink.
Will you be riding any of your horses at the Del Mar show?
Will I be riding any of my horses at the Del Mar show? All my horses are back east, except for one western type horse. And I don't know about bringing the Del Mar. But, I have spent 5 years. I've made a lot of money in the last 5 years. I have made a fortune. Spent it all on my horses. I bought a bluegrass farm. They said, you like this horse? I said, I love that horse. They said, buy it. I said, of course. I'll buy that horse. You like that horse? I like that horse. Buy it. Of course. I'll buy that horse. You like that farm? I like that farm. Buy it. Of course. I'll buy that farm. I love horses. I love farms. 5 years later, nothing's happened. They don't sell. Not only they don't sell, it's because they're too young. A horse business, which is what I thought I was getting into, takes 5 years from a breeding stock. They didn't tell me that. I had to learn that. I thought you said it was going to pay off this year. Oh, maybe next year. This year, my stallion is hitting. Got a 2-year-old on his way to a world champion. 2-year-old horse. I have the best saddlebreds in the world. This stallion that I bought 5 years ago on a gamble, the whole thing, this incredible gamble that horse business is, seems to be paying off. In terms of, maybe I'll break even. You know, like the gambler said, I hope I break even because I need the money. So 5 years of tremendous losses has resulted this year, my horse business is beginning to sell the most beautiful, wonderful saddlebreds bred in the United States, and it's all happening right now. So yes, please. You look a little funny. Now, let's see, what was that question?
Yeah. Will you be doing future conventions and...
Will I be doing future conventions in...
When are you coming, like, to the East Coast?
To the East Coast.
Yeah!
You're from New Jersey.
I'm coming way out here to see you.
Did you come out here to see me?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Come on. What's your name? Darren? Darren J. Daniels. Thank you, Darren. No, I will not, and the reason I will not go back east is because I'm so involved with making this picture. But maybe in the future.
We're looking for you.
You're looking for me? I'll be there sooner or later. Darren. Thank you very much for that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. You've been very, very kind. And I appreciate your time.